In short, fluoroscopy uses X-rays in video form so that the structure and function of internal parts can be captured and analyzed. But in order to know how that works, first we need to know about X-rays. An X-ray is a form of electromagnetic radiation with a very short wavelength that can pierce through most of the human body, but are not visible to the naked eye. Some denser parts of the body, such as bones and the respiratory and digestive tracts, can absorb X-rays and form a shadow. The X-rays that do make it through are then absorbed by an X-ray detector on the other end to be then put onto film to make a visible image. The thing that makes fluoroscopy different is its use of a fluorescent screen as an X-ray detector to provide live images instead of having to wait several minutes for the image to develop. Hence the name
Fluoroscopy.
What the hell was that?
A fluoroscope is the name of the device that can perform fluoroscopy. There are many examples of fluoroscopes, such as ones that move the patient on a table, move themselves on a portable fluoroscope machine, and even computer tomography scan machines can perform fluoroscopy. When a fluoroscope is in operation, the patient will be given a contrasting substance, which can take the form of a drink, pill, injection, or paste. The contrasting substance's purpose is to make motion stand out on a fluoroscope. This is particularly helpful in diagnosing problems that have to do with digestion or the cardiovascular system, as the act of swallowing or blood pumping can be seen happening in the patient on live feedback. Other uses for fluoroscopy include finding internal diseases, performing surgical procedures, diagnosing heart problems, and to locate and find foreign objects in one's body. To start with the pros, the mere existence of fluoroscopy has opened the door to many other medical developments that have become integral to modern medicine. As I've already mentioned before, cardiology is one field that benefits heavily of a fluoroscopy, as now getting a clear view of the heart while it's in motion without having to dissect anything makes diagnosis and operation much easier for doctors and patients. Another breakthrough related to fluoroscopy is nasogastric tubes, which are used to dose drugs or feed patients that suffer from chronic eating disorders or are just too uncooperative to trust. These types of tubes were impossible to implement beforehand, as inserting a tube from the mouth all the way down to the stomach requires great amount of precision as to not damage any other important organs. Previous trials on inserting nasogastric tubes before fluoroscopy failed, but the use of communication and collaboration finally made this treatment possible. It's not just in medicine fluoroscopy is used in, as it is also heavily used in airport security when scanning luggage for dangerous or illegal materials to prevent crime and tragedy. Unfortunately, unwanted side effects are present in the extended use of fluoroscopy, as radiation is a key component, and since the patient is subjected to continuous amounts of radiation instead of pulses, the risk of burning skin and even the possibility of radiation-induced skin cancer are much higher than normal X-rays. As a means of developing this type of treatment, while lowering the negative side effects, X-ray image intensifiers have been used to reduce the amount of radiation a patient has to be subjected to. X-ray image intensifiers convert small amounts of X-rays to bigger amounts of visible light so that the smaller doses of radiation are needed for the same amount of clarity.